Jeffrey is the worst kind of man possible. He got a girl pregnant and then he left. He succumbed to the desire of pleasure. He really wanted to have sex. Motherfucker couldn't pull out. Baby on the way in 9 months and he dipped. He can't afford to pay childcare. He doesn't want to raise a family just yet. Fatherlessness is perhaps the biggest problem that we face in this modern day, especially for young men. Most of the problems that young men go through is simply because they haven't had good, positive, masculine father figures. The biggest fucking Jeffreys of our time are the men who have children, but they run away from them. And of course, this is not the case for the men who have children, but are unable to see them because of sexist court laws. Adonis is the perfect father. He already had experience of leadership and a sense of fatherhood by being at the top of his tribe. Then when him and his woman Anastasia had a baby, Adonis became the father that we want to emulate. He raised his child so well, not only through love and kindness, but also through challenge, making his little boy go through some trials and tribulations to increase his confidence. Imagine having a father like Adonis who had a grand plan for you. He put in so much work into becoming the best father that he could because he understood that as a man, that is our ultimate mission. If you've been procrastinating lately and you're still one of those dumbasses who play 1 hour of video games a day, I have a tip that you can implement in your mind. Work like she's pregnant. Imagine that today you have just gotten the news that your woman is pregnant and that you're going to be a father in 9 months from now. You need to start doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Think about that level of responsibility that you're about to take right now. You're going to have a small version of you 9 months from now. What would you need to set up in your life? For most men, it would be finances. It would be figuring out a way to save up a good amount of money, preferably finding a way that makes a good amount of passive income, maybe online income, being location independent. Maybe it'd be a good way to set up investments. For every man and every woman, although almost no parents do this, 100% of parents should do this. Read some damn books on parenting. Learn about parenting before you actually become a parent. Have that feeling in your mind right now that your woman, I'm not talking about, some random girl from a hookup. And you know what? That's actually very interesting. I said that your woman's pregnant, she's gonna give birth in 9 months. Who did you think about? Did you think, oh no, but like I wouldn't want kids with her, and like, oh no, like hopefully she'll just get an abortion? But it was just a hookup. It's just very interesting to think what came into your mind when you heard this. Because sure, the majority of us probably don't want children right now, but if something really just happened in your mind and you thought, oh like I hope that bitch isn't pregnant, I fucking hate her. That's the message you've been waiting for. Or if you were thinking, oh, she was just a hookup, hopefully she'll get an abortion. Well, maybe she'd have the child and maybe, hopefully I don't have to pay child support. You're Jeffrey. You're the man who's increasing fatherlessness amongst us. If you really focus on this feeling, that level of stress, excitement, anxiousness, that you would become a father in 9 months from now, I think that's when you'll kick into gear. I think that's when the excuse that you try to give online, like, but I only play 1 hour of video games after doing 7 days of, well, shut the up. But it's only just a little bit of weed, shut the fuck up. But sweeties are good for you, shut the fuck up. I think that's when those excuses will really fall. Because you see those guys, who comment all this bullshit underneath my videos and a bunch of other self-improvement videos, and they're like, oh, but video games aren't that bad. It's weird that they're trying to convince us. Like, it's really fucking weird. We're here saying that we're trying to overcome internet addiction. We've lost thousands, if not tens of thousands of hours of our lives to video games, and these fucking Jeffreys infiltrate our channel and they say, but video games aren't so bad, Hamza's wrong. Right now, it's okay for them to say that, but imagine if that guy thinks to himself that he's going to be a father soon. Is he still going to have the same excuse? That same 1 hour of video games a day guy. If he really thought to himself, like, I'm gonna have children and I'm not gonna be ready for them, and my child's not gonna live the great life that I could have given him, and I'm gonna be stressed, I might need to work 2 jobs and deprive myself of sleep, then that 1 hour of video games a night doesn't feel so insignificant. The truth is that what you do today, how you spend your free time, directly impacts the life of your future children, and they will feel it. If you've been a jackass through your 20s, they will feel it. If you wanted to party and go to raves and take fucking drugs, if you wanted to eat food and not exercise and go to sleep late because you're checking on fucking social media and porn and video, shut the fuck up, bro. Your children will feel that, and you especially will feel that. Not only will you be worse of a father than you could have been, you will then have to deal with the stress of working like multiple jobs to catch up when your family really need that money. Your decisions today are so much more important than you think. How you spend an hour of your time today is worth a lot more than just 1 hour, because every decision compounds. I have nothing but fear for the men who say that they only play 1 hour of video games or they only go out once a week. This is real life. The worst thing that could happen to you is that you get a random girl pregnant, you're put into a position of extreme responsibility and sacrifice, perhaps the biggest responsibility and sacrifice you could ever have in this life, and you aren't ready for it. Please take the time after this video to just have that visualization, to think to yourself, what if she's pregnant? What if you're going to be a father in less than a year from now? How set up would you be? It is absolutely worth it for you to work like she's pregnant. Scroll down right now and click on the subscribe button underneath this video. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.